Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. We're here on the Brown Line train. We just left Armitage. I actually got on Fulton, and we'll get some views to the skyline. We're going to head down to Quincy Station. We're going down to the Greek Fest in the West Loop. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Look at that nice view of the skyline we get here. Look at that.
Be very careful on that shirt.
Krista, how you doing here? Thanks for tuning in.
Very dangerous.
We're on the Brown Line here.
You stay within the lights.
Heading towards the loop.
I did not
Taco House, thanks for tuning in there. Naya, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Anita. Yeah, we got the whole bunch here. That's great.
If you go the other way, you're good. Turning towards uptown?
Yeah, let's go down to Greek Down.
Is it when Sheridan connects towards Broadway?
Yes.
Don't go that way, or do you go that way?
Here's looking up Halstead. There's the Steppenwolf Theater. Yeah, there it is.
Don't keep following Sheridan.
East Rogers Park, Edgewater, kind of area.
Yeah. Christy. Eli, how you doing?
Oh, this goes all the way to 95th.
Let's go 63rd.
Oh, boy.
Oh, 63rd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got videos riding a bike under 63rd. People always ask me to go to O Block, like every single day. They're like, go to O Block. I'm like, we're so over that. That's like 2012.
You canceled the mural.
Here's a mural. I got the King Von mural. I filmed the King Von mural. Yeah. You know, it's right there on 64th. It's actually on 64th.
Yeah, we canceled.
Okay. Yeah.
The boys canceled that thing.
One of my...
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want all that tourists there.
Yeah, people like me. They're like, what are you doing down there? I tell people, I'm like, that's still disputed gang territory between the Gangster Disciples and the other ones. That's Coyote Perry, yeah.
No, music.
Oh, the music.
It's music.
Yeah. Well, it's because of the drill hip hop.
For the drill hip hop, yeah.
You know what's good?
Yeah.
You know what's good about you guys being by Loyola? You could come up to Riviera, Paragon, or the Vic.
Yeah,
Park
uptown.
to see music. If you want to see a band, you go online. You just
Look at this train coming
we got
in.
Wrigley Field there, Cubs, with Milwaukee Brewers, Sanctus, another one. 7-0.
There's a Brown Line heading out to Sedgwick stop here. We're heading into the loop. That one's heading out to Kimball there.
You can take the red line back home.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking here.
Out here.
Yeah, your campus.
My family lives, like, I have family that lives in Chicago.
Oh, where?
But they live,
This is
so
Oh, that's good there,
the
man.
Brown Line.
Parts of it.
Yeah,
Oliver
nice
City
view.
and Calumet.
There's
You
Sedgwick.
grew up on the mother-in-law. The tamale inside the hot dog. See right here? This used to be Cabrini Green.
Yeah.
Look at it now. I was here with this 40 years ago. Now it's our college kids.
Yeah. I remember when the red line, the red line didn't even stop at North and Clybourne.
No.
Yeah, and then now it stops there. Now it's an Apple store.
It was called the Green Line.
Yeah.
Changed the names like hot dog. Two kids from the Depot made a video about hot dog. You want to get around to campus like it's a party area for college kids.
Hey, Grimmy, how you doing here? Yeah, let's head to Greek Town. Hey, we're heading right towards the Sears Tower. That's what we'll get out. We'll get out the Quincy stop, which is the closest one to the Sears Tower here. We got beautiful weather here. You just joined. We're in Chicago. We're on the Brown Line. We're heading towards the Sears Tower there, towards the loop here. Thanks for taking a ride with us. We got Greek Fest going on, Taste of Greek Town. And we got Chicago House Music Festival. I'll get over there eventually. I might take a break in between the two. We'll do Greek Town first, and then we'll head, as the sun starts to set, we'll head towards the Riverwalk, and we'll head over to Millennium Park for the House Music Festival. I think that's free today and tomorrow. Taste of Greek Town's free as well, but they have already a suggested donation. I'll probably give them $10 because I'm gonna be filming it.
No, not no more.
We'll make that money back on the monetization here. Here's Division Street here. We'll show you some of the skyline here as we head in here.
You know how old they are now?
There, see how this spins around the church here, spins around St. Joseph's.
But the kids weren't in the life.
Wes, how you doing there,
The kids
Diane?
are lawyers, doctors, teachers. You'll meet them when they see the last name. They changed the last time.
LT man, how you doing there? There's Walter Payton High School. Walter Payton High School.
They don't want their kids.
Can you believe the Bears? They beat the Chiefs on last night. Can you believe that? I know it's only preseason, but it was nice seeing them have some offense there and come back.
I know which ones they are because when I
Run their two-minute warning drill there. Look at that. Look at the John Hancock. And we're over
I gotta
here.
check the ID for
Some
this.
stuff on walls here.
You ever say anything to them?
No, they tell me.
There's an awesome view here. Thanks for tuning in here.
You know who I am? I said, no. I know who your dad and grandfather are.
Who's your daddy?
All this is college kids now. Business people. $3,000 apartment, $5,000.
Oh, I can't believe that.
At one time,
A little out of my price
at one
range.
time it was $8 section. $8 rent. Like this is the bad part of the city here. Chicago and Franklin.
Hey, you used to be able to see the green all right there.
Yeah.
All the towers. Yeah.
So this is the bad part, right?
Yeah, no, but this is where they shut up that rapper right here. I was here.
It's fine now.
Most rapper guys
On Chicago Avenue. Yeah. Oh, that.
I was here.
Yeah.
I was on the platform.
Oh, really?
I saw the people trying to run over each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
They were all getting hit.
Thank you for
Dropping.
providing the CTA ground line.
I went this way, look.
Yeah, boss.
There's another escape route. We gotta know the escape routes. The emergency exits. Then the purple line takes you to Evanston, all the way back through again. That's on the Western line. You wanna go to Evanston? Shoot enough Western girls, take the purple line.
Wait, the what?
What?
The purple line?
Yeah, this is
takes
the
you
brown line in Chicago. It's the CTA elevated train system, and then some of it's subways like Red Line,
Purple line, baby.
blue or subways. But we're on the brown line here.
Either really great or
We're heading to the loop of Chicago. We'll cross the Chicago River. We're gonna get off in Quincy.
Not really.
We're heading towards West Loop. We'll go to Greentown. That's the Sears Tower right there in Chicago, the tallest building
I
in
used to be the
Chicago.
guard security for 6 years. I know what they do.
Excuse me.
So you gotta go to West.
No, there's always parties over there.
Perfect.
So we'll get some
Purple
nice
line.
views crossing the
But most everybody
Chicago
meets in
River here.
on a river
got
north.
439
Like underground.
p.m. here.
No
Chicago time.
You like
Central time
EDM?
zone. Got about 83 degrees, but we're in air conditioning here. That's the merchandise mart in the back of it.
So how easy it's gonna be.
I'm going to have blocked
Look
2
that
hours
way.
between.
It's not nice.
Here we're going around this curve here.
I've blocked 2 hours in between my more short class and this one because we've been on this for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Well, sometimes because of the weekday or they fixed everything already.
Would you recommend taking the L or would you recommend taking the buses to get to the Water Tower campus from North Shore?
Oh, the Chicago to State. Come up. Red line. You're right
Take
there.
the red line? Okay.
Once in a while you can take a bus.
Is that for Loyola or Northwestern?
For Loyola.
They got a shuttle bus that runs right up Lakeshore. It depends on if there's traffic jam on Lakeshore.
Yeah.
You know, that's The Kennedy, forget about it.
No,
They're going up the North Shore. Yeah.
No. They're going to train station.
Oh, you're going to Union Station.
I'm trying to hop off on Michigan Ave.
No,
Okay.
He's going where you're going.
Yeah. I'm getting off at Quincy and I'm going to head over to Creektown. Yeah.
That's
So
what he
yeah,
got.
you can follow me. I can show you how to get to the
Union Station.
Union Station there. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, Quincy. Quincy, back to Aurora.
We'll go right by the Sears Tower.
You
You
mean
can cross the
Maple
river.
Hill?
Yeah. So
Hey, nobody says a word of it. The bridge.
So here's the Chicago River.
Look at the river.
Doors open on the right at Washington and Wells.
Now this weekend we got the drive
To
stop.
orange and pink line trains at Washington and
What
Wells.
happens to you legally if you jump in the
There's
river?
Wacker Drive,
No, you're
Chicago
good.
River.
No drive.
Looking east towards
What?
the lake
This has got a
here.
current.
Oh, I'm a great swimmer.
Yeah, wintertime it gets cold. Oh, look at this. Wow, they got the green or pink line. I think it's the pink line crossing there. Yeah.
State swimming.
Look at that. So we're waiting for. No, that's the green line. That's the green line at Cottage Grove. This is one of the most active transit switches in the world because all the trains that head through the loop have to cross this, except for the well, all of them do. Yeah, they all have to make a turn or go straight or turn here. Yeah.
Some people are
Pizza.
driving Northwestern.
So here we're waiting for the signal here.
You know why? Because Milwaukee, we have that tunnel.
I see them work on this all the
Protecting
time.
the
In the wintertime, sometimes you can see them burn the switches to keep them from freezing. See how that one's turning? That's an orange line heading around the loop there. So you go that way,
Jump off.
go this way.
Nothing will happen to you legally.
Because
I'm doing St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, Philip, how you doing?
St. Patty's Day,
You're not gonna be able to see.
God is doing fine. We're gonna check out the
Green.
Street Fest. Here's the Palace Theater here at Randolph Street.
like 1,000 police
This
officers out
is
here.
the Washington
The saddest thing-
Wells
the
Station
saddest
here, I
thing
think.
is, good thing, we have a party all day long.
What's that?
In Chicago, it's a festival.
This is Washington.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin, so
Transfer to
It's all right.
and pink line
we're
trains.
used to that. That's every day for us.
This is a problem.
Not yet.
Train
One more.
One more, Quincy.
You can, it's just you have to walk further, you know.
It is a longer walk. You're gonna pass the
Yeah.
Willis Tower.
Well, I call it the Sears because that's the company that built it. Willis lost their naming rights in March of this year, and Aon bought Willis because they're both insurance. So I don't know what they're going to call it. No one knows what they're going to call it. I don't know what Sears. Most people, like old guys like us, we call it the Sears because that's what the company that built it. Yeah. And everybody. People from Wisconsin too, they're like, it's the Willis. I'm like, what? They're just taunting me.
I still think of it as Sears. It's
There
always
you go.
been
Yeah, that's
Sears.
good. That's good. Yeah. So here's our stop, Quincy.
You
Here.
gotta stop Quincy.
So where am I heading off?
This is Quincy.
You're going around.
Transit
Yeah.
to Metro and Amtrak.
Well, good. Have a good trip there. Yeah, good.
This is the Brown Line.
Nice talking with you guys. It's good.
I'll see you again. If you need anything, I'll see you at the car service.
Hey, we're getting up here in Quincy here.
Yeah, just follow me. I'm just gonna walk by it, and then I'm gonna keep going, and then you can catch your train there. I'm on YouTube because I'm filming the train. People tune in to see the train, and then I'm walking over to the fest here. So you see people in the chat there. I'm that way there. Yeah, we can go this way. So are you from Wisconsin too, or you're just Aurora? Oh, you're taking the Metro back out there. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, we got people that tune in from Aurora, Joliet, Elgin, everywhere. So hey, everybody, welcome to Chicago. I'm just going to do my spiel here. We're at Jackson and Wells here. We're going to head over towards Union Station here, so we'll take a right here. And it's kind of hard filming into the sun here, but we're heading over to Greektown here. We're going to head over to Halstead, and that's where they're having the Greek Fest there. So actually, across the street here, because we can see you'll have a better view to the. I can film the Sears Tower as we kind of there it is. Look at that. So there's the full height of the Sears Tower, and see we're kind of it's set back because they added this green roof and stuff. We're on Jackson Street, Adams and Wacker. So yeah, we'll go by Giordano's Chicago style pizza. It's a chain. I'm sure there's Giordano's in Aurora too, Yeah.
I do not like it.
Yeah. That's what I tell people that
Real Chicago style is like the thin
yeah.
square.
Yeah, you get different kinds, and the only time I eat Chicago style pizza is when my relatives come into town. They want to see what it's like. It's like I don't hardly ever go to the top of Sears Tower too, because I'm not going to pay $30 or whatever it costs. But hey, welcome to Chicago here. Yeah, Sears Tower. We'll head over to Union Station here. Here's the yeah, we'll wait for the light here.
Rico, how you doing there? Tracer, that's Bo 3011 there. Yeah, it's the Sears Tower. Italy's tuning in. That's great. See people tuning in from Italy. They're like, where's this at? So 110 stories. The observation deck's on the 103rd there. If you want to get to the observation deck, you go there. They just sold this building. They want to maybe turn into residential. We'll see what happens here. But they got the whirly gigs. They got these little mobile things, whatever they are. They're kind of neat. It's pretty windy today. Windy City's living up to its nickname. What was that guy talking about? Hot dogs. So you guys just met him on the train? Yeah, okay, yeah. He was Mr. Know-It-All about Chicago. That was good. Oh, he did? He's ex-military. Wow. Here's the bike taxis. See all the bike taxis? There's a house music festival going on in Millennium Park, and I bet you they're riding people back and forth on the train. Yeah. It goes on today and tomorrow. I'm going to head over there after the Greek thing. I want to get there when it's starting to get dark. And these guys might be going over there. Yeah, they added this mural here. Prince, how you doing there? Frederick, Philadelphia's tuning in there. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Yeah, the Billy Goats. We saw Billy Goats up there in Wrigleyville on Thursday. I think the Cubs won last night. Last night was Elvis night for the Sox. They had Elvis night at Wright Field. That's always a fun night. Here's Wacker Drive. Here, let's cross here. We got plenty of time. Look, he's in a suit on a scooter there. They're heading to a wedding or something. Look at that. So here's looking up Wacker Drive. Sears Tower, Chicago, Illinois. We'll cross the Chicago River. So there you go. You see that thing with the X's where it says the bakery and fitness format? There's a door. You go right down. It'll take you right to the metro platforms. The waiting area, Union Station. We can cross here. There we go. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. You want to say hello to anybody on YouTube? Give shout outs. No, it's so funny. Like people, they won't even know who I am. They'll come up, they'll see a camera, they'll be like, follow my page and this and that. And they'll be like selling their business. I'm like, oh, okay. There's like, we got 140 people watching. That's great. Hey, look at these boats. Wow, look at that, man. Here's the South Branch Chicago River Architectural Tour. How you doing? That's good. Yeah, look. Party boat. Yeah, there one boat goes. Oh, wow. Here goes the water taxi. It's very busy on the Riverwalk here. Chicago River, Chicago, Illinois. 83 degrees, beautiful day. And we're heading over to Greektown. We'll go to the Greek Festival. Hey, there's a boat. Here comes Leela. All the water taxis. You ever take a boat? You get on the water taxi. The cheapest, you get the 10 ride, $2.50, same as a TCK, but you got to buy 10, so you got to buy $25 with it. It's only worth it if you use it 10 times. But hey, nice meeting you. I'll talk to you later. Okay. So here, we'll head over to Greektown here. That's great. Yeah, the water is a little murky. It is a river. It's pretty much like a canal. And here's Union Station here. And we'll head over to Greektown here. They're doing construction. Of course, we could have went down through Union Station there. I'll cross the street here, and we'll just head straight across. But here, welcome to Chicago. See, there's the Sears Tower. And we did our good deed for the day there. We helped the gentleman find the Union Station so he could get back to Aurora. He knew how to get to it. And yeah, you should subscribe. Thanks, V. That's good. Yeah, thanks for coming along for the, it's such a beautiful day. I'm laying on the couch there. What else do I got to do, And I wanted to come down here anyway. I forgot. See, they had the House Music Festival in June last year, and I didn't know if they were going to have it or not. And I didn't realize they pushed it back to end of August here. And if I'm coming down for that, I got, you know, it's pretty easy for me to swing over to West Loop. It's not far west at all. And wait, thank you. There's Union Station from the outside. If you duck inside there, they got the beautiful. Yeah, let's go over here. I'll show you just the inside here. We won't have to go down in there. I could just show you from the balcony. And see, they added this about 15 years ago, 10 years ago. They added this bus before they built the BMO Tower there. The new bank building. We're on Jackson here. We'll head over to the West Loop. But here we'll show you the Union Station side here. That's doo-doo water. Yeah. Oh, see, oh, here, I gotta go. This door's open. Those are locked. They're filming it too. I just want to. There we go, Union Station. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. So here, I just want to peep inside here. We got plenty of footage on this Union Station in Chicago, one of the largest Metra and Amtrak. This is where you come for Amtrak here. And how you doing, sir? It's good. Some wonderful wedding photos here. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Have a good night, though, for me. So here, fellow photographer there. That's good. So, yeah, beautiful. You see that? There's always weddings going on, always something. And there, Union Station. Let's head over to Greektown here. Let's see what's shaking. There, let me transfer. I got a battery's shaking my pocket here. I want to move it to the back so it doesn't shake around so much. My baggy shorts here. My old man cargo pants. How's everybody doing here? Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to, we're going to head to the West Loop. Check out Greektown. Then we'll hope to get over to the House Music Festival. But I might take a break in between, take a pit stop, and then, so that'll be, the other video will start, and, you know, people get confused where they have to look through an hour and a half of Greektown and Riverwalk footage before it gets to the House Music Festival, and no one's needs to start right away. Hey, we got a big long bus here. Here, let's, yeah, we'll cross the street to get in the shadow here. I'm on the wrong side of the street, and I was on the right side. I always cross the street to film something, and it messes me up here. So here, I'm not trying to get a taxi. I'm trying to go across the street here. He thinks oh, he's just coming in for the queue there. Okay, good. There, look at the beautiful 547. The bottom here, we'll go by Lou Mitchell's restaurant. If you got a layover on Amtrak at Union Station or time to kill, just walk over to Lou Mitchell's here. I think they're just open breakfast and lunch. It's like a breakfast place. Come to Lou Mitchell's here. Yeah, maybe you can ask him. You can ask him what type of marriage it is there. Here's Lou Mitchell's. There we go. Breakfast, lunch, carry out. So they're closed because I don't know if they're open on weekends, but they're open on weekdays here. Lou Mitchell's here, 565 West Jackson here in Chicago. No, yeah, this is Jackson. Good. So honking. Yeah, we should honk. See some more. This is not New York, but there's plenty of honking. They're honking at me usually. There's the traffic coming up. What do we got here? Jefferson. This is Jefferson and Jackson Boulevard. Kind of the south. Kind of south and west of the loop here. Across the river. Look at the nice. They got that plane there, but I'm looking at the terracotta at the top. See a lot of warehouses converted into offices or residential once you get over to the west loop here. We're just waiting for the light here. There we go. See, there's the presidential towers. And most people from Chicago recognize them from driving by the highway there. We'll cross the big highway there. Ernie, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in there, Grim Evil. Hey, Grim Evil. Danielle. So, yeah, I just said where I'm at there. Hopefully you caught it there. We just crossed Jefferson and Jackson here. We're heading to the West Loop for Greek Fest here, or Taste of Greektown. I see a jumping bean. So, you know, I'm probably not going to spend too much time. We'll just go from one side to the other. I think it only goes a block or two, and then we'll go up towards Fulton Market in the West Loop, and then we'll go to the Riverwalk. Hopefully, when it's starting, the sun's starting to set. That's a beautiful walk there. When you get the magic hour with the boats, there'll be a lot of boats tonight because the House Music Fest is going on. I think there's fireworks at Navy Pier. I think Ernie's follow Ernie. Both on TikTok and YouTube, and Ernie and probably other people. I don't know if Nick Koiken or Steve Lyon or Overtime Seb or anybody, Nia Azel, somebody else might be covering the fireworks. J City One Girl, I don't know, and somebody's going to be doing it. Hey, so here we're at Des Plaines. Des Plaines in Jackson. There's Old St. Pat's is up there. You see those spires? That's Old St. Pat's. That's where they laid the rest. I think that's where they did this, the ceremonies for final. People pay their final respects there for Ryan Sandberg. Ryan Sandberg, even though he passed away much earlier, they had a service there this weekend, and Bob Costas gave the eulogy. I think his son spoke. I saw it on the news there. If we would have walked down Adams, we would have saw. We've gone by there a few times. I need to get you inside that. It's just so beautiful inside that church too. And one of the oldest churches in Chicago. But hey, let's head over to Greek Fest here, and then we'll head over towards the House Music Festival. So here I am. Even on a Saturday, I'm downtown. People are like, "You're always downtown." That's where stuff's happening today. Tomorrow here. So yeah, we'll cross the. It's pretty windy, so it's going to be hard to hear me crossing this big, windy highway. So welcome to Chicago. There, we'll head down to the West Loop here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. That's why it motivated me to get off the couch and enjoy summertime while it's still here, because it ain't gonna last much longer. So hey, hooray for summer. Traffic is backing up northbound. This is the beginning of the Kennedy Expressway. So Kennedy's still having construction. See, it's still backing up. It's backing up starting at the Jane Byrne Circle interchange there, so we connect with the Eisenhower. Once you cross, that's the Dan Ryan heading south, 90-94. But here's the towers here, residential towers. Here's Greek Fest. Let's check it out here. I don't know if they'll let us in this way. Let's see if we can get in here, or if we have to go around. They're telling people to go around here, so I think we have to go around. So here, let's follow these people here. So this is where we want to go. We want to go to Greek Fest. I think we have to go around. They got it all blocked off here, so bear with me. So we'll get some nice skyline views here. We'll get some nice wind. Look at that. Yeah, we're too polite. Midwestern politeness. You want what? You're looking for rudeness is what you're looking at, or yeah. Thanks, Taco. How you doing there? Well, we got good moderators. We got good moderators, Daniel K. Hey, I hear some Greek music. So here, welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the West Loop here, and we'll see if we can get in here. There's some people getting in here. We found our secret way in here. We escaped here. Yeah! Welcome to the West Loop. Greek down here. Let's listen to this traditional Greek music here.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome to Taste of Greektown here, West Loop, Chicago, or Halstead, just south of Jackson, or just north of Jackson. Here, the Tenia restaurant. Let's cruise through here before they play another song here. We'll come back here. We'll just check this thing out here. So here, since we're on YouTube, look, there's a dispensary. Isn't it nice that I could film that? The legal business establishments in Chicago that I can't film on TikTok. Here's buy one, get two free. Get some sunshades here. Taste of Greektown here. Bark about it. Hot sauces. Here we go. Yeah, there's some real Greek food. Get some baklava. Lukamati's Greek honey donuts. Yeah, they got a nice line here. That's a good sign. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here, let's film this music here. This sounds like a good tune here. Spectrum Bar and Grill, yeah. So if you just joined, we're in Chicago here, we're over on Halstead here, Halstead and Jackson. This is the Taste of Greektown here. And look, they got Winnie the Pooh, all the sauces here. Oh, they're smoking. Here we got the kebab here. Look at this. Wow, yes. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Look at that. Yeah. On a stick. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. Wonderful food here, Spectrum Grill. Smells great. Yeah. Hey, with dogs are out here. They smell it. Yeah. Mr. Greek Heroes. Gabby's Funnel Cakes. Yeah, here's the Athenia Candle. Remember, we went by this several times here. So they got jumping beans for the kids and stuff here. They got some games. And then we're going down towards the Museum of Hellenic Culture here. There's the Sears Tower. Look at that great view. Hey, we got live music right here. Look at that. How you doing? Yeah. It's like 83 degrees. We got 505. Mods, if I miss any questions there, you know, feel free to answer them there. I know I can't do everything at once here. There's a stage at the south end, so let's head down to this stage at the south end here. 79 degrees there. That's good. So here we'll head down to the stage down by Van Buren here. Van Buren and Halstead. Just down towards the blue line here. Yeah, beautiful city. We got these festivals. Remember, we went to the Greek Fest up in Lincoln Park by St. George's there. We saw the Archbishop with his, or one of the priests with the dog there. Hey, baklava, Porto Calopita. Yeah, Greek face of Greek town here, Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in. Halstead, Van Buren here. We'll go down to the stage here. No one wants to get close to the stage, which makes my job easy because I can just walk up to the stage and film them up close. It's great. Here, we'll head down here and people sitting out here. People are sitting. How you doing? Side here.
Έχει μαύρο πόρο στην καρδιά. Μια καρδιά έχω σαν καλιά, έχω στα δικά μου τα φιλιά. Κι αφού με πονά, κι αφού μ' αγαπά, είναι κρίμα να είναι μονάχια. Θέλω την απόφαση και να πάω στο Κορφωνής. Θέλω να της πω πως την αγαπώ και μια μέρα θα τον παντρευτώ. Στην καρδιά μια γλυκιά βραδιά θα τα κάψουμε με τα λιόνια. Θα χορέψουμε μαζί κι οι δυο, το σκοπό τον ίδιο το θείο. Κλειτήσουμε, θα μετήσουμε, τους καλούς εμείς θα μισούμε. Στην καρδιά και με τα βιολιά θα τα κάψουμε τα βιολιά.
Hello, Taste of Greentown!
Yeah.
We're having a Euro eating contest at 6 p.m. tonight.
Oh.
We only have 2 more spots left.
Food eating
So
contest.
please come and sign up.
Yeah. Food eating.
Repeat, we're having a Euro eating contest at 6 p.m.
Euro-
2 more spots left.
Euro-
There's a really good prize for the winner.
Euro eating contest. Yeah. So come 6 o'clock. They're having a Euro eating contest here at Taste of Greektown, Chicago, Illinois, Halstead, and between Van Buren and Adams Street. There's the heart of Greektown in the West Loop of Chicago here. Yeah. Nice band there. So we'll just tootle through the fest here. Check out the booths here. Yeah, thanks Taco. Thanks everybody. Thanks to my great team here. And Wild Fork. Hey, you got jewelry here. Licorice guy. Yeah, look at the jewelry here. Hey, they got the little plush dolls. Oh, you get the little, yeah, look at the stuff here. They got all. Look at the fashion. You got the dresses, colorful dresses here. Yeah, you get your little plush doll. Look at, hey, I like this. The hippie in me likes this. The Grateful Dead on Illinois. There's the Illini. Look at that. Look at this woodworking here. Yeah. Bizarre. Yeah, here's the music here. Taste of Greektown, Chicago, Illinois. We got about 83 degrees here. We got 5:11 in the PM here. Halstead. And Jackson. There, let's see if they're going to play a ditty for us here. Mr. Greek Heroes. There, let's head to the other side to see what's going on here. So they're gonna have a Euro eating contest at 6. I don't know if we're gonna stick around for that. We'll probably head through the West Loop here and head over towards the House Music Festival. I just wanted to check this out here. You kind of see what's going on here. Look at the, oh wow, look at all the, wow, look at all the rotisserie. Wow, very nice. Yeah. Hey, more music here. Taste of Greek Town here, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Very nice. Hey, we got hats. Got face painting. Pretty crowded here. West Loop of Chicago. Taste of Greek Fest here. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, we got Athenia Greek restaurant here. We got caricatures. Hey, there's Hercules. Hercules, that's great. Zeus or something there, that's great. What is it? Zeus, that's great. Very nice. Zeus, the king of all the gods there. That's great. Very nice. Yeah. Greek Fest. Taste of Greek Town here. Oh, look at this cute little cat pillow. Get the little cat pillow. There's Wrigley Field. I got some prints and stuff here. Oops, but your purses and snap up the goodies here. Get your fanny pack. Taste of Greek Town here, Chicago. So this is it. It just goes for 2 blocks here. What time we got here? 5:15. I'll tell you what. Let's. They're gonna have a Euro eating contest at 6. What I'm gonna do is probably I'm gonna head through the West Loop here. We'll head towards the Riverwalk and we'll head over towards the House Music Festival. We got to exit on the other side. Here's the exit here, right here. So there's the exit. Okay, good. Good. So here's the Walgreens that has the Greek writing on it here. Here's Greek Islands here. Taste of Greek Town. See, this is what we just saw here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Taste of Greek Town here. Great music here. Great food. Great people. Great fun there. And so I'm itching to get over to the house music festival because I want to get dancing there, and you know we're down to 69% on my battery already here, so we'll start heading over there. I do have the backup phone, and I can switch out. We'll figure out what we're gonna do here. There's the Sears Tower. This is Halstead, and yeah, let's cross the street here. We'll head over towards the Fulton Market district there. We'll see what's happening. You know, as close as, you know, as much as I am in the Michigan Avenue area there, I don't get over to the West Loop that much. I know, and I'm glad like Overtime Seb and other people have been showing this area, and people are interested in it, but I don't get this way too much. So since I don't, we'll head up, show you a few things along the way to the Chicago House Music Festival, which is going on in Millennium Park, and that's free. And it goes on today and tomorrow. We got the Taste of Greektown going on, which is what we just saw there. And we got 517. And yeah, we'll get a bunch of comments about crime. I know it's on everybody's mind. People are battling everybody with the you know, we'll see if the National Guard shows up. But we'll stay away from that topic for now, because there's nothing I can do to solve it or fix it or make it better or worse tonight, right now. So let's be here now and just enjoy the night, the beautiful weather we got here, and we'll show the cultural artwork here. You see on the sidewalk, they got the Greek little patterns here. We're still in Greektown here, Ground Plaza. We're at Halstead and Monroe. Halstead and Monroe here. We'll head up a little further here, and we'll toodle around. We'll go cross Randall. Wow, there's a nice Porsche. Let's see if this Porsche crosses by here. This is I think it's an antique classic Porsche is what it is. See if it pulls out there. But here, look, there's the Sears Tower, Monroe and Halstead. See, they got the little Greek columns here. There's the Walgreens with the Greek writing. Let's see if this Porsche pulls out here. It's like my car, I should have stayed on that side of the street. Here's it's classic. Look at it. It's got all the headlights there. It's got all the crazy headlights there. I think they just modified an old Porsche there and put a bunch of lights on it there. I just wanted to catch that there. Yeah, this is live right now. People often, believe, and I know, check out my, I'm not streaming as much on TikTok now because of the terms and conditions are changing, but we got hundreds of videos of the South and West Side there, and we got content here on YouTube as well, and can't be everything everywhere at once, but yeah, we cover all the whole city here, and most of the time I'm just walking to and from work because I don't have a car, as people know. Yeah, do you need any headlights? They were just doing that to show off. It's, I've been to Houston, they got art cars. I've seen people put a bunch of lights on their truck, on the roll bars and things like that, Remember the mods used to put a bunch of headlights on their little scooters. It was like the style, and especially in England, But here we're up by the Whole Foods here. That's the Sky Bridge. That was one of the first tall towers to be built over here, besides the UIC Tower. And then now look at it now. We got all these residential towers in the West Loop of Chicago, Madison and Halstead. Here we'll cross. We'll head up to Washington here. We'll go by the Whole Foods. Well, just because it's safe now doesn't mean it's safe here. We're not safe anywhere. I don't know. See, I'm Gen X. I don't know. When did this, safe, we knew the world was safe. Our parents would still let us, ride the bike and, we'd just be home by a certain time at night, and kids would take the bus and subway by themselves. I see people doing it to take to school here, and the world's not a safe place. When did this, I don't see it in the Constitution. I guess life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I guess liberty, you have to have, you can't, if you're not safe, how do you have freedom? I get that, and it's on everybody's mind. I understand it. People are expressing,
and we express it through cities. You know, cities are bad. We're bad. The country's full of virtue, and you know, but we know that's not true either. Bad stuff happens in the country. It's just less densely populated, so the statistics aren't as crazy as they are in the cities, which it is. It's bad. We can have a weekend with like 50 people murdered in this city. It's possible. This happens, but it's, you know, it's 10 million people. So I'm not gloating. We got problems right here in River City. But hey, we're going to enjoy tonight. We're going to go Washington and Halstead. We're going to head over to there's some stuff here in the West Loop I want to show you here, and then we'll head over to the Riverwalk, and we'll head over to the House Music Festival. You know me, I got to keep moving. Here's the pink line. The pink line's headed across there. We'll probably get more views of that as we head over back to the Riverwalk. But we're still in the West Loop here, not far west at all, just west of the Loop, just like the South Loop is pretty much downtown. Here's Halstead and Washington here. No, this is Chicago. We went to the Taste of Greektown there. You ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding? It was set in Chicago. They ran a Greek restaurant. There, let's head over to Green Street here. There's a little alley we walk through. Usually when I walk through, it's lunchtime and like nobody's there. I want to see if there's anybody actually having dinner on it at 5:23. I know it's even too early for dinner. Like, people don't go out to dinner until like 7, 8, 9. People don't go out to the clubs until like 2 in the morning. That's when you start. You gotta stay up all night, sleep all day. There was a club on Division there. It was like a Monday morning at like, I was walking to work at like 7 a.m. and there were people waiting to get in the line in the club. It was still going from the night before, you know. It was daylight. But here, we'll head over to Green Street here. There's the pizza joint here, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, there's just like East Chicago, West Chicago. There might be a little small town. Here, hey, let's head across here. So here's Parlor Pizza. Pizza option here in the West Loop here. Yeah, people sitting outside enjoying summer here. Parlor Pizza bar. There, look at that. There are people here. Look at the nice mural there. See a lot of the warehouses here, they converted into housing and other things. There's JC Rivera's good work. There's the bear champ eating a pizza slice. Look at that. How you doing? Hey, look at this door. There, that's a nice door. Here, we'll head through the alley here, the Trivoli Tavern. I guess they'll let us walk through Green Streets. So here, Green, just south of Randolph here, you can walk through this nice alley. This is the West Loop of Chicago. Look how nice this looks here, this alley. We're Saturday night here. We're 5:24 in the PM. We got about 8 in this alley where people are rustic like that. So you can just... I know this is Disney-fied. This is not, you know, they kind of embellished it here, but it's got the nice cobblestone here, and all these restaurants share this. Try to have a little piece of old Europe here in Chicago. Look at that. This is the West Loop of Chicago. Yeah, they got a bar right there. Look at that. Right at the table here. Yeah, Jay City Vlogging Girl, she films this often, or has before. And other live streamers have filmed this. I've had reruns of this, but I'm glad I'm seeing it with this actually being used as its intended purpose there, as dining there. This is how you exit the other side. You walk right through the middle of the block, and they got this nice mural here. Chicago, see tacos, Tacombe. You got the motorcycles. How you doing? Hey, look at this beautiful place here. Look how nice that is there. And here, we'll head up to Randolph Street. Randolph Street's really wide. Yeah, the old city. Good vibes. There, JP Graziano Grocery, the old meat packing district here of Randolph Street here. We'll head up to Fulton Market. See, they built this housing. This is relatively new.
built in the past since the pandemic. It's all luxury apartments. Look how much people from Chicago you wouldn't recognize Randolph Street. They got so many high-rise towers, especially Fulton Market. And by the Green Line here, there's a new Green Line station they built 15 years ago at Morgan. See how they use the wide sidewalks for outdoor seating all along here. The McDonald's corporate headquarters over there where Harpo Studios used to be. And here we'll just head straight up to, we'll cross underneath the Green Line, and we'll head over to Fulton Market there. We'll walk along there, see if anybody's sitting outside over there. Yeah, thanks, Taco. Yeah, nice remodeling. See, I gotta zoom out all the way. There we go. I was zoomed in too much. The old city. Look at this mural. I like this mural here. I like the colors. Got the crazy creatures here. See, they use this. They do pickleball. In the wintertime, they'll have like their own like Kris Kringle, but you got to pay to get in here. So I never film it because I film the free stuff. This is, you can see it from the Green Line. They got this big, and there's the Sears Tower there, West Loop, Chicago. Look at this mural. I love this mural. It's right here at Lake Street in Peoria. We're Lake in Peoria. We're heading north on Peoria Street. There it is, Big City Pickle, open to the public. Look at this, Big City Pickle. They're playing pickleball. They got the camper. Look, they got a stage with they got a TV screen. They're playing beanbags here. They got a bar. So I guess this is like an outdoor recreation place with alcohol. So hey, you play pickleball. They got all the pickleball courts here. And this is in the West Loop of Chicago. You can sit out here. It's all AstroTurf. Hey, I wonder if they're going to show college football games and stuff. I guess that's what they're showing there. Yeah. So we're going to get a lot of comments about the South and West Side, and I'm used to that. Please, I implore people to check out my over 300 videos of the South and West Side. I'm not going there tonight, and if you don't know me, usually when people make suggestions, I do the opposite. But it's because of the current political, where, you know, of course, we know we're the big, bad, evil, Democratic-run cities, and the federal government's coming to teach us a lesson. We know what's going on, and that's what a lot of this chatter is. So we'll ignore it for now because there's nothing I can do about it. I acknowledge that we got a crime problem, but so do other cities. You think we're the only one? Here's the, look, here's underneath the Green Line. And there's so much baggage that goes along with any of these discussions. You can't even, nobody's listening to each other. Everybody's just yelling at each other, making their points, and no one's convincing anybody of anything. So let us be friends, not enemies, with malice towards none, with charity towards all. A Republican politician from Illinois once said that. So throw us a bone here. Just have a good, happy Saturday night and stop being so angry. Here's, hey, let's walk over to Fulton Market here. We're by the pizza, beer, and jukebox. Hey, look at that mural. Jars. We're gonna go check out the House Music Festival. If you can't enjoy that, I can't help you. It's free House Music Festival. We're celebrating 41 years of house music in Chicago, usually pretty much up-tempo. I can understand if you don't like house music, but you have freedom of choice to change the channel. And please do. Here's look at this. Yeah, it's a nice mural here. There, we'll go by the cobblestone streets here. We got 5:31 in the PM here. How's everybody doing here? Yeah, the best views. Thank you. Thanks, Bella. Thanks for the good testimonial there. Thanks for all my friends and followers. Thanks for watching me on YouTube. I don't like the new TikTok terms and conditions. I know my poor mods, I put them through this every so often. Every time we go to a TikTok ban or whatever. Here's yeah, Duck Duck Goat. This is the Fulton Market District. You see how they got, there's the Timeout Market. We've shown that. It's a food court. They got these cobblestone streets here. Fulton Market goes all the way through the West Loop there. Goes across Ogden. And they got the street closed on weekends. They close the street. You can just walk down the middle of the street here. And look at the old warehouse district. Used to be the meat packing district here. Fulton Street and LaSalle Market. Is that what it says? And company. I can't read what it says there, but see the writing there. The old Fulton Street. Yeah. Thank you. House music. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see. I mean, it's free. I mean, come on, you know, and I'm downtown most weekdays, and now I'm going downtown on a Saturday. Why am I here? I wouldn't be down here unless there was free house music at Millennium Park. And we went to Greek Fest. I made a point to come over here so we could see a little bit of West Loop when people are actually having dinner here and the sun's setting in the west there. Got all this nice street life here. Here's the Emporium. They got all the video games and skee ball, and cobblestone streets are nice. Yeah. Look at this building. Look how they got the green terraces, the offices. Look at that structure. Beatrix. This is the Publican. You go to the Publican here. Now I got to watch for traffic here. So this Green Street again. I think this is Green Street. It's hard riding the bike on the cobblestone, I know. There's look at all this new housing in the West Loop, very expensive. This is more expensive than Lincoln Park now, as far as what people pay for rental. Isn't that amazing? And it's right here, west of the Loop here. There's more people living in the Loop than ever. Downtown's becoming a residential district as well, which didn't used to be the case. Danville. Prison town, yeah, there's some Illinois prison towns. Carbondale, I don't know. I see them by the interstate there. There's the Fulton Market district here in Chicago. One time I got on the Amtrak in Effingham coming back from Texas. My dad dropped me off. It was wintertime, and it was right after New Year's. And half of the car I was in was people that got out of prison, and they were in their sweats, and they got their paper shoes. And the poor guys, they kept asking me to use my cell phone because they had no phone to call their rides. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to let you use my phone there, you know. But I did. And they were nice, but they let them out of prison. They gave them a train ticket back to Chicago from the downstate prisons. And sometimes you ride the Amtrak, they're on there with you. You're on there with them on the train. It's great. You feel like you're on the fugitive. And they did their time. They did their time. You know, they're generally happy because they just got out. I was talking with them. So here we'll cross. Here's the Sears Tower, Fulton Market here. Yeah, let's cross the street here. Here we're see Fulton Market District. See that nice sign there they got over the street here, and we'll get some nice views of the highway and the train here. Hopefully, this is Halstead. We were down there. That's where the Taste of Greek Town's going on down there. We started out. If you missed it, that's the good thing about YouTube is you can rewind it like a TiVo, and if you missed something, you can rewind it, go back, check it out. Yeah, I've never heard so much interest in O-Block. We were talking about it on the train. They were laughing too. People from Chicago, they're laughing. You know, we're so over O-Block. It seems like that's like the only thing people know. You know, it's like you can go to New York. All you know is the Jay-Z, Marcy projects there in Brooklyn. You know, because where Jay-Z grew up, through the Jay-Z line. Here comes the green line. There it is. Yeah, we got horns. We got horns. There's the Sears Tower. Look at the train there. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago here. We're just tuning through the West Loop. Beautiful night. We'll head over and check out this house music festival. Why would I want to go to O-Block when there's a house music festival going on? Hopefully the people from O-Block are at the house music festival. We could talk to them. Say, hey, what's it like living in O-Block? They'll be like, you want to be influencer? Don't go down there and film the King Von mural. We don't want tourists coming down there messing up the place. Here, look at that. Look at this. See, this is the Kennedy Expressway. Traffic's moving better now than it was when we crossed it earlier. There's the presidential towers. Look at the beautiful blue sky. 79 degrees. What a beautiful night here. Yeah, here comes an Illinois Minutemen. They got a wrecker. They're towing a car here, so look at that. Changing lanes. Got a police escort. There, that'll wake you up. Sounds of the city. Miami, Florida. South Beach, yeah, you get the same. I bet you get the same thing in Florida. Is there any good live streamers in Miami? I want to live stream in Miami Beach, especially in wintertime. There's Carnival. Yeah, I bet everybody's like, go to South Beach. Go to South Beach. You know, you're like, you know, what about, you know, Brickell? But hey, yeah, it's beautiful there. Ride that people mover there. You ride one way and ride the other. You got nice transit there. It connects you to your airport there in Miami, Florida. Yeah, I always watch in springtime. They have the Ultra Music Festival there. They set it up right downtown because they do the same thing in Chicago with Lollapalooza. They set it up right downtown in the Grant Park there. Brings all these festivals bring economic impact to their cities. Scott and Charlotte, how you doing there? Hot town, summer in the city. Yeah, back of my neck getting dirty, gritty. Hey, it's not too bad though. We've had a pretty good summer weather-wise. We haven't got as bad of storms as other areas have gotten. Crazy torrential rain, flooding. Milwaukee got those floods. We missed that. That could have happened here, you know. And we got 79 degrees here. Beautiful temperatures here, Fahrenheit. And thanks for tuning in, Chicago, Illinois. We're heading down Fulton Street. We just left the West Loop. We went to Taste of Greektown there. We'll head to the Riverwalk. We'll head over towards the House Music Festival. So probably what I'll do is, there's a method to my madness. We'll head down the Riverwalk, we'll go all the way Michigan Avenue. I'll stop by the office where I work. I'm going to use the restroom, take a break. We'll end this live. We'll start a new one. The second one will be entitled Chicago Streetwalking House Music Festival Millennium Park. And you can take a break too. Mods can take a break. And we'll come back and we'll do the House Music Festival on YouTube here. Here's the green line crossing Des Plaines. Here, wait for the light. See how they add all these balconies? That's what they do in the West Loop and a lot of these warehouses. They just add balconies to it there. Look at the traffic. Traffic on Des Plaines here. This used to be a gas station. I guess they do auto repairs still. Thanks, Taco. Thank Taco Jalapeno Salsa. Thanks for appreciate it. All right, we got the light here, hopefully. Yeah, let's go. There's the metro. So the metro train is crossing there. That's the metro heading into Ogilvie. It's on the top there. So the ones on the top heading to Ogilvie, the ones at grade level heading to Union. There's the engine pushing it backwards. That's where we're heading. We're going to go underneath those tracks there. And we'll head towards the Riverwalk here. Yeah. Gloria, how you doing there? A-N-K-I... Gosh. That's good. So why do you want me to go to a ghetto? I guess I know the answer to that. You want me to take the risk. Go see it yourself. It's a more rewarding experience. There's a hotel on 65th. You can take the green line right down there. There, Jefferson and Fulton Street. So this is Chicago, Illinois. If you just tuned in here, we're heading towards. We got a few blocks to go here. So it's this residential area here. We're west of the Loop of Chicago, Jefferson Street, and Fulton. And we went over to Greek Fest there. If you want to see that, you can rewind this. That's the good thing about YouTube. See 217 North Jefferson. If you want to type that in the map there, you can find out right where I'm at here. Yeah, we'll have fun until my daddy takes my T-Bird away. Here comes the Metro. We'll get some trains here. Hey, look at that. The patriotic train there for Labor Day. Look at that. Support our troops there. There's the Metro train pulling out of Ogilvie. Heading probably north or northwest there. North by northwest. There's your double-deck Metro trains there. Yeah, sweet home Chicago. Chicago misses you. Thanks for checking out what's happening. Thanks for watching on YouTube, all my TikTok audience. I'll still post reruns. I'm not leaving TikTok. TikTok's leaving me. You think they would reach out? You think if they realize that if I was such an important content creator or influencer, you think? But I saw how they treated Dan all day in New York City, and they could care less. Here's the Sears Tower. Here's the train. See, well, this is the old power plant for. See, this is the power plant for the old Northwestern station there, which became Ogilvy. See how the train's heading around here. We'll cross the street here. That's the Clinton station on the Green Line right there. This is this weird little one-block extension of Lincoln. Oh, no, Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee because it runs at an angle. I was trying to cross the street there. My mouth said the wrong street here. This is the last little block of Milwaukee. There's that power plant with the chimney there. Remember, there used to be people camped out here all winter, but then they put up the no camping signs because the Supreme Court said that cities have the police power to evict people from public right-of-ways. So look, that's this no tent zone. They put up that. But that happened right before the DNC last year, around this time. But here, we'll get you nice views of the Riverwalk, and then we'll head over to the House Music Festival there. But I'm going to take a break. I'm heading back towards my office here, so stay on if you want to see the Riverwalk here. And I think they're going to do Art on the Mart, as they always do, around 9 o'clock. And I think Ernesto, Chicago Nuggies, is going to be doing the fireworks. So watch Ernie, Chicago Nuggies, please, on TikTok. He'll be streaming on TikTok, I'm pretty sure, tonight. And yeah, T-Block. We'll go to T-Block with the Thunderbird there. We'll go with the Thunderbird Air Force planes there. There's always a car pulling out, trying to run me over. And they're probably saying, there's always a pedestrian walking in front of me. Gets old. But here, we'll head up these steps here. We'll go right up to, there's a steakhouse up here. There's the Ogilvy train station there. Yeah, James, that's good. There it is. Look, so there's the Green Line. There's the Green Line heading west there. That's nice. Yeah, good evening, Christy. How you doing there? Happy Saturday. Okay, good. Let's go up this way. Yeah, they got outdoor seating up here. You can walk right through here. Well, I'm just heading over there. Yeah, they got some nice outdoor seating here. The steakhouse here, Gibson's. How you doing? Hey, look at this nice view you get, the confluence of the North and South Branch of Chicago River. You can sit inside there too. A lot of times at lunchtime we come over here. There's the pink line. We'll get a view of it heading across the river here. It's going to be windy, but welcome to the Windy City. There's the pink line heading across the Lake Street Bridge here. Oh, there's a river tour boat there. Yeah, thanks. Good info here. Yeah, let's see what's happening on the Riverwalk. We got people kayaking. We got people in the pontoon boats. Oh, look at them dance. Look at them dance. They're doing an exercise class. They're doing a cycling exercise class on that boat. You see that? Look at that. They're doing a cycling class on that riverboat there. They're doing a cycling class on that riverboat. That is amazing. Yeah. I've never seen that. Let's go down there and see if we could see them. If they come back and we get closer up view of that. Look at that. You see that, Taco? They're on the bikes there. This is Chicago Riverwalk. We got Saturday. Yeah. Saturday night. See, there's the bridge in the upright position. There's where the Dave Matthews Band incident happened with the tour bus. You can look that up on your own there, but that is awesome. They're doing an exercise class. I want to sign me up for that class. That must be fun. They're powering the propellers. You're right, Godzilla. They're making that boat go. They do have boats. We'll see them that you have to pedal with human power. They're like those bars the bike bars that you have to pedal down the street. They got boats like that, and people take them out on the river. But a lot of times people, they won't even pedal. They'll just like use the battery. Hey, look at this boat. There's a nice yacht there heading by the Salesforce Tower. And here's the green line. There's the water taxi. Look at all this. This is why the Riverwalk on the weekends in the summertime, there's just so much going on. And never a dull moment. First Lady of Cycling, is that what it's called? That's the First Lady of Cycling. Thanks, God, for the good information there. You walk, that's good. Total Tech, that's great. See, you can rent these. This is what Chris and I, we call these the Shriner boats now, because we saw those Shriner cars in the Bud Billiken. You can rent these little, they got a little outboard motor there, and they're like classic cars, but I call them the little Shriner cars. Or Shriner boats, the Shriner boat cars. Yeah, Batman. Look at this. Look at the pink line. The pink line's heading across here. Scenes of the city here. It's going to go right by us. Listen to the sound of the train here, Chicago, Illinois. The old Butler Brothers building. Look, one train goes one way, one goes the other. There's the brown lines crossing. Here, this boat turned around. This boat turned around so we can get some nice views of it. Yeah, that's very nice. So, hey, let's head down to the Riverwalk, Chicago, Illinois. Here we're crossing Lake Street, South Branch, Chicago River, the very start of it. And then we'll go down the main channel there. Look at that boat. The water is about the warmest it's going to be as far as the lake temperature. It's probably about 75 degrees. You know, they are going to have a swim in the river. I personally would not swim in the river, but some people want to do this swim. I think it's happening later this month or next month. Here, look down. The yellow water taxi is going to pop out right below us here. So, welcome to Chicago. Here we're checking out the Chicago River. There it is, right over there. Here comes the Chicago water taxi. Hey, they got a good group there. There's skateboarders down there. Let's check out these skateboarders on the Riverwalk here. See if they're doing any tricks. Man, Chi-Town. Who could ever live in a city? Yeah, well, different strokes for different folks. You know, I'm sure you're happy where you're at. That's great. You know, positive, negatives, everything. Cities are evil, full of vice and sin. We deserve punishment because we live in cities. There must be something wrong with this. We're like social deviants, or, you know, we belong in mental institutions, I guess, right? Here, we'll head down to the Riverwalk. How you doing? Oh, go. Thank you. It's fine. Thank you. Hey, they're skating. How you doing? That's great. Yeah, very nice here. Let's head down to the Riverwalk. Look at that. Oh, wow. That was nice. That was nice. Let me get out of the way here. They might be coming behind me here. That's good. Hey, they're doing some tricks there. That was a good one. Hey, taking pictures here. Everybody's dressed up here. Yeah. Here he comes. Oh. Yeah, we got some good food here. So, hey, let's head down the Riverwalk. People sitting in these chairs. Heck, he's doing tricks with the scooter there. Yeah, Bajit in the house. How you doing there? So hey, let's head along the Riverwalk here. See what's going on there. So some of them are water taxis, some of them are tour boats. the water taxis, some of them go to Chinatown, some of them just go between downtown and Navy Pier. They used to go north to the top end of Goose Island, but they don't do that anymore. And hopefully they will eventually once they build the casino up there. They're building a casino up the North Branch, but until that's done, they're probably not going to run up that way, which is that way. There's kayakers going. So here's the Salesforce Tower. That's residential. This is the confluence. And here we'll just film some of the boats here. That's why we're on the Riverwalk. I'm heading back to Michigan Avenue. I'm going to stop by the office, take a pit stop. I'll walk for about another 20 minutes to a half an hour here along the Riverwalk, and then we'll take a break so I can use the restroom, get a drink of water, and switch to the other phone, and then we'll check out the House Music Festival. We got to go through security. I'm sure there's a security check, but here, look, there's the nice pleasure craft heading down the river here. People enjoying their Saturday nights here. We'll watch the cavalcade of boats here on the Chicago Riverwalk. We got about 79 degrees, and we got 5:52 in the PM here. Red Bull Sweat on the deck, spin class. That's it. Today and tomorrow. Scott, thanks for looking that up. So that's what we saw. We saw Chicago's First Lady, which is an architectural tour boat. They're running Red Bull Sweat the Deck spin class. We saw them. Hopefully we'll see them come by again. And we saw them. I was too late getting to the river. I did not know that. We just happened to catch them zooming in. So there's people partying on this boat. Look, people are partying down. I'm not zoom. Look, I'm not. People are. This is a public here. I'm not trying to pry on people's privacy. People are having they're exhibitionists. They're partying here, showing off their wealth. This is how the other half lives. They almost touched the bridge there. They were jumping up there. Hey, I like his hat there. Maybe they're at the House Festival there. Very nice. Yeah. Let's see if we can find a spin cycle. Let's see if it comes back. But here we got boats, pontoons, we got jet skis. This is the Merchandise Mart. We were here earlier in the week. Look at that boat. That's an interesting pontoon. Look at this. It's a regatta. We got like 6 boats all grouped together here. There's the water taxi. So they'll do art on the Mart here later tonight. I think 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, art on the Mart there. So they project artwork up there. We filmed it. Remember Venetian night? We filmed it. And I think we filmed it a different night there too. Here's the water taxi. So that one probably goes to Chinatown. It'll stop by the Sears Tower or Ogilvy. That stops by Ogilvy. And then it continues on usually to Chinatown. You check the schedules there. But there's Chicago Riverwalk. Yeah, the buildings are grim like my psyche. Hey, this dog looks happy though. How you doing? How you doing, guys? Yeah.
Trying to decode her.
Yeah, they're showboating. They're showboating on the boat there. There, Brews and Bites. Oops, me. How you doing? Thank you. Okay, that's great. Thank you. I know I got a loud voice. I'm sorry. I'll keep on going here. Hey, we got Brews and Bites here, Chicago Riverwalk. Yeah, let's head past here. Yeah, they maintain this because this is where the tourists go. This is the tourist side of Chicago. I admit this, you know. And look at all these boats here. Hey, I like it. I like your style. Very nice. Hey. You checking out the House Music Festival? The House Music Festival is in Millennium Park. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I like her style there. Yeah. Hey, they're playing Sinatra. I did it my way. Hey, look at these boats. So hey, Chicago Riverwalk on a Saturday night. Very nice. See, these are these little electric boats. You can rent these things. You want to pet that dog? That's just my little dog. I'm a happy dog. I think he was about ready to jump on me. He didn't like when I pointed the camera at the dog. Dogs don't like the gimbal. They think it's like a stick, and they you know, it looks like a weapon to them or something. I think, you know, they see the phone, they don't realize that we're being filmed. They just see, like, it looks like I'm carrying a big club, you know, with the phone on it. And either they want to fetch it or they want to jump up and get me, you know. Or I'm talking, they just see a madman talking into what looks like a club. Hey, see, you can rent these little electric boats here. Here's where they got the sprinklers on. They got public restrooms here. Sweet Home Gelato, Chicago Riverwalk here. Thanks for tuning in here Saturday night. If you missed earlier, we were over in the West Loop. We went to Taste of Greektown. There's the shoreline there. I want to see the spin class come by again. There, they were riding the bicycles on top of the boat. If we can catch that again, I'll consider it a success here. But here we're heading east on the Chicago Riverwalk. We're under LaSalle Street. That's where this boat's going under here. Oops. How you doing? And we'll head around here. England's tuning in. That's great, Turtle. How you doing there? Baldo, how you doing there? Sally, Paul, yeah, it looks clean. Cleaner than usual. So here we're heading underneath the South Street. We're heading towards Clark here, Chicago Riverwalk. So again, like I said, we'll head over to Michigan Avenue. We'll head down towards my office there, and then I'm going to take a pit stop, and then we'll come back on later, probably about 6:30 or 7, and we'll head over to the Chicago House Music Festival, and we'll keep going here since we're down here. There's everybody sitting on the wall here. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, great tour. Look at all these boats. So if you like watching boats or just watching people, just come out here and pick a spot, sit in the shade. There, look, everybody's on the Windella here. By land and by sea. One if by land, two if by sea. Yeah, that's great. Just watch it virtually. Yeah, I'm not trying to get anybody to travel here, move here. Just tune in and watch. That's what this is about. People are like, you should give tours. I'm like, isn't this a tour? This is a type of tour here. It's a virtual tour. You know, thanks for being part of it here. See, sometimes it's easier to get here. Just turn on your phone. Thanks for watching on YouTube here, especially all my TikTok audience here. Here's Clark Street. Thanks to my mods, doing a great job here. We'll head over towards Michigan Avenue, and let's see what's happening here. Hey, the Britannica building here. See, the sun's set behind those clouds there. Makes the buildings look nice here in the sun, the last rays of the sun here. And ambassador to the city, I try to be. And you know, I know people think I put too rosy of a color on the city. The city does have problems, just like all cities. I just, you know, try to point out what I see here. And if I'm too positive, so be it. You know, why would I live here if I didn't like it? Why would I waste all the money on housing and expensive taxes, you know? Look, there's the RPM Seafood, the Portofino, several levels of dining here. Look at these boats going by. Welcome to the Chicago Riverwalk here. Look at that. See, that's the pontoon boat. These are the ones that you can paddle. See, those are human powered, but I want to see if we see the spin class thing. Here's the Tiny Tap. This is the Tiny Tap on the Chicago Riverwalk here. This is in between Clark Street and Dearborn Street, Chicago Riverwalk. See, they got the full kitchen here, full tap. Israel, thanks for tuning in. You like his hat there? Look at that. Hey, she had a fan there. She was blowing the fan on her. It's still kind of hot. Look how crowded it is here. Tiny Tap, Chicago Riverwalk. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they have a good time there. Dearborn Street. No alcohol past this point. We'll see if we can. Hey, there's this little electric boats there. Look at that. Look at this scene. We got Chicago's first lady going underneath Clark Street. Got kayakers and people taking photographs here. Everybody dressed up here. Pete, how you doing there? How's it going in Hazlitt? Yeah, moving in from Michigan. Palestine, thanks for tuning in, Palestine. And it's very hard for me. Please, I acknowledge there's a war going on. I'm very disturbed about the genocide and the starvation of little children. I just because I give shout outs to people's countries, I'll separate the politics from people from certain countries there. So I think Palestine should exist and Israel should exist. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Here's, and I wish the war would end. I wish the Ukrainian and Russian war would end too. Here's the, well, we're in Chicago here. We're on the Chicago Riverwalk. And here comes the kayak. That's one of those folding kayaks. That's the Orku. You can fold that thing up. There you go.
TikTok live.
How you doing? I'm Brian Really Chicago. How you doing? What's your name, sir?
It's Xavier.
Xavier, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good.
Are you doing kind of vlog down here?
Yeah, I started at the Greek Fest. I'm heading over to the House Music Festival.
I think I might have you added on TikTok.
Good.
I'm not sure.
I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube right now. Brian Really Chicago. And I'm worried about the new terms and conditions on TikTok, so I'm starting to live stream more on YouTube.
Are you active on TikTok live right now?
I'm on YouTube right now, but I'm still on TikTok. But this is YouTube right here. This is YouTube. I'm using Streamlabs. But
Well, I'm gonna go give you a follow.
good. Please, thank you. What's your handle on? You're on TikTok?
Just type the name. See if you pop up.
Oh, okay. Brian Really Chicago. Here we go. There we go. Thank you. There it is, right there. See that? That's me. That symbol right there. Brian Really Chicago. That's me. Look, that's good. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna head over.
But you should check out. Hey,
What's yours?
You should check out this hotel that they talking about it's haunted. They talking about
The Congress Hotel. Is that one?
that one too.
Yeah. Well, there's another one.
The Drake Hotel.
The Drake. Yeah, the
They
Drake.
talking about the 10th floor. If you go up on the 10th
floor.
floor, they're talking about a lady in the red.
I'll check that out.
I was trying to check that out earlier,
Yeah.
but I got distracted. Got all these people right here.
Yeah, I know it's really crowded. But hey, thanks for saying hello. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna head this way.
All right, no problem.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's great. So here, that's good. Making new friends there. He saw me streaming there, and thanks. We made a new friend right there. So hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago here, and here we go. There it is. You're live right now. That's good. Well, thanks. I appreciate you're live right now. That's good. Thanks for checking us out here. It's always so much going on. Look, they got the kayakers here. Really crowded here, so we'll head over to Michigan Avenue, and we'll see what's shaking over here. Oops. I want to see this boat with the spin class. Did it go by? Yeah, nice looking boats all around here. See all those boats that were moored there? They always dock there, usually on weekends, or even sometimes during the week on evenings. You'll see big boats docked there, even overnight. But here's Chicago Riverwalk, Chicago, Illinois. People are fishing here. So you can see the Wrigley building. And so what I'm going to do is we'll head to Michigan Avenue. I'll head over to the office, then I'll sign off here. I'll take a break, get a drink of water, use the restroom, and then we'll start a new live in a little bit on YouTube. And if you want to watch some of the Chicago House Music Festival, we'll try to get in there as the sun's setting. And then there's fireworks later tonight. I think Ernie, Chicago Nuggies, will be streaming them. And you can check out his page there on TikTok. And there'll probably be other Chicago live streamers that'll be streaming as well, which makes my job easy because, you know, you do get exhausted doing this. At least I do. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this. I think that's what it is. So here, everybody's sitting here. This is the Chicago Brew House here. Now you can visit a city without all the walking. See, I'm making it easy for you. You just sit back, lay in your easy chair there, and let me do the walking and talking. Thanks for tuning in here. And if you like this, give a little like, give a little thumbs up there. That helps me out. It's free. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Doesn't cost any money, and it helps more people see this live. I should have said that earlier, but thanks everybody for tapping the screen there. And here goes the boat here. Oh, we saw this boat earlier. Look, they're taking a photo there in front of the Trump Tower here. So we'll head up over here to the Michigan Avenue, and we'll see how these buildings look here. Yeah, lake trout. I don't know what they're fishing for. People always fish here. You see them in lunchtime, nighttime, in the morning even. Here's these guys. This guy was fishing. You know, look at that. There, they're taking photos there on the boat there. Here's the O'Brien's here. Hey, they got some live music here. We saw some live music there at Greek Fest. Here's this guy. I'm gonna get a drink of water here. No water pressure. Yeah, just remember, not everybody likes this tower, but I'll show it to you there. So no matter if I show it or I don't show it, we'll get reactions either way. So
right now.
hey, look at this. Look at the boat. See, there's people waiting to get on this Windella here. Here's the water taxi. You can catch the water taxi there. That one probably came from Navy Pier. Here's the kayaker. Here comes all the boat traffic here. But yeah, this is the second tallest building in Chicago. They got up there. There's a roof terrace there, bar up there. But these people are waiting to get on this. Here goes the kayakers, and hey, they're waving to you there. How you doing? So here, let's head over. Let's check out the beautiful Wrigley and the Tribune here. See, Cloris Mexicanos is still here. Cloris Mexicanos here on the Riverwalk. We're still here. And oops, screen. Here, we'll keep heading here. Hey, Shy Boys Cafe. Yeah, feed your head. Where's your head at? Where's your head? Where's it at? First, take care of head. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this boat. Wow. How much gas mileage does this boat get? It's like the beginning of Star Wars. So here's the coast of Chicago. Hey, let's head up to Michigan Ave over here. I'm not signing off just yet. We'll get you a nice view of these buildings here in the setting sun. And we'll get you a nice view from the top here. We'll see if there's bike taxis. Michigan Avenue's looking like here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you missed any part of this earlier live, we started out on the train there. Here's Lower Wacker, here the middle part of Wacker Drive. You catch the bus here. And we're heading up the oops, I didn't think. Hey, look at the boats there. You want me to help? You want me to help you? Oh, you got it? Okay. Okay, good. I'll help you. No problem. Yeah. You got it? Okay. Good. Yeah. I know it's hard getting down these stairs. Yeah, it's hard. I know people ask me all the time, and yeah, it's hard to find where the elevator. Well, here we'll get you down to the bottom here. Yeah, it's a lot of steps. No problem. Hey, now you can enjoy the Riverwalk here. It's such a beautiful night. There you go. You got it? Thank you. Hey, have a good, that's good, thank you. Have a good day, that's good. So hey, that's their good deed for the day. She had a stroller, and there was no way there's a lot of steps to go down with the stroller there. So I was hesitant at first because there was a baby in the stroller, of course, and I was like, I didn't know if she wanted me helping her out or not. So she said it was okay, and she appreciate the help there. So there's the Wrigley Building, the Tribune Tower. There we go. Yeah, I wish Jesus would hurry up and come. Here's the Wrigley Building, the Tribune Tower, and the Intercontinental Hotel, Trump Tower. Hey, look at the people in the beautiful gowns here. We'll head up to Michigan Avenue. Everybody's dressed to the nines tonight. It's great. And some bike taxis. Look, you can take the picture here on the 360. Yeah. Look at that. Hey, everybody taking pictures here at Sirens. There's always so much going on here. Here, look at this beautiful view. Welcome to Chicago here Saturday night. Michigan Avenue Bridge here over the Chicago River. And you got bike taxis. There's the London Guarantee building. We just walked down the Riverwalk. South here. And then we'll sign off. There's everybody on the Trump Tower. There's people on the overlook there. You can go up there, and there's people up there. See, there's somebody waving. There's somebody waving from up there. And here, we'll cross the street here. Yeah, very nice. So here, we'll head across here. And so the House Music Festival's going on down here. How you doing? Nice to see you. How you doing? That's good. That's good. We saw him. Remember when Ernie and Nick Koiken was doing the Miami Vice? We saw him on the Oak Street Beach there. That's our friend there. I remember him. So here here's the bike taxis. So there's always so much going on here. So there's something going on here. Looks like they got it under control here, but how you doing? So we'll keep heading on down here. There, Michigan Avenue. September. Thanks for letting us know the date there. That's great. We'll prepare. And it's a good thing I sold all my stocks. Sell your house. Now's the time. Let's party like it's 1999. But hey, thanks everybody, Chicago, Illinois, mods. And hey, we're seeing there's Clark. Cubs won last night. I guess they played the Anaheim Angels there. I think they got the game later tonight. They're in California. Did anybody go to, was it Elvis night last night at Sox Park? That's always a fun time there. We saw Elvis at Daily Plaza. I wonder if that was a coincidence. There, traffic's backing up on Michigan Avenue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the street, and then we're going to end this live. I'll take a short break, and then we'll come back on. How you doing? And we'll keep on going here, and people get freaked out. So here we'll cross Wacker Drive. So we'll check in with you on September 24th, and we'll see what you say then. I'm not knocking what you're saying. You could be right. We'll find out whether we like it or not. Here's how you doing? Here's the sunset here. We'll cross Michigan Avenue here, and I'll give you this nice view to the Wrigley Building, up to the John Hancock. We're crossing the street here, Michigan Avenue at Water Street. This connects to Wacker Drive. We're a block north of Lake Street. So thanks everybody. As soon as we get across the street, we'll end this live. And Hope it was enjoyable. Let me take a quick break here, use the restroom, recharge my phone here, and then we'll be back probably soon, maybe like 20 minutes. So I'm thinking, let's say 6:45. 6:45, we'll start another live here on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing there for free so you can get the notification. And we'll see you. I can hear it. I can hear the house music festival's going on. I can hear the music. I'm itching to get over there, so I might even be on before 6:45. I'm going to take a quick break here, and then we'll go to the house music festival. Thanks, Anita. Thanks, Taco, Chris, everybody else. Michael, thanks for being on. I really appreciate you. Thanks, Michael, and everybody else there. We'll see you really soon there from Chicago.